Altrincham 2, Bradford, Park Avenue 0 in front of 1,266 at the J Davidson Stadium this afternoon. We're talking to assistant manager Neil Sorvel. Neil, job done, I think.
Yeah, I think so. You know, we always knew it was going to be difficult after what we came up against at their place. You know, they really made it really difficult for us. You know, going back now, what's only 6 weeks or so now. So yeah, I thought, you know, job done. Thought we won comfortably without really hitting the heights we're capable of today.
Perfect start. I made it inside 40 seconds, and it was a really neat goal.
Yeah, it was good. I think Anks has won the flick on. George got in down the side, and he showed good composure for so early in the game, and he's able to pick Josh out with the cut back across the front of the goal. So yeah, delighted to go in front of that moment, because you know how they're going to set up. They're going to sit deep and stay behind the ball and get bodies behind it and try and frustrate you. So really good to make the breakthrough so early.
Bradford responded quite well, had plenty of the ball, but never really hurt us in important areas.
Yeah, first half I thought we had good control of the ball. Probably weren't progressive enough in our passing to be able to create enough chances. The times when we were, we cut through them quite easily, I thought. But between probably the first and second goal, we hadn't really, as comfortable as we were, we hadn't really created much at that point.
Second goal's come after 41 minutes, and Jordan Hume, he's struggling to get goals at the moment, but he's providing plenty of assists, 2 assists today, and it's a pretty routine cross, really, but when you've got somebody who's as good as James Jones in the air, there's always going to be a threat.
Yeah, he's good at attacking the box on set pieces. James, he'd stepped in and kept himself up there, and yeah, nice little hung up ball to the back post for James, and he's got in and buried that. So yeah, good times to score. Probably 2-0 flattered us, I think, at half time. But like I say, to score in the first minute and just going into half time can sometimes deflate a team.
Early in the second half, Bradford did have a little bit of go and had one or two bits of joy, most notably through Alex Hurst down the left-hand side. Tony's had to make a bit of an unorthodox save, caused a little bit of a problem. But we were always in control, and as the half wore on, we gradually found our stride.
Yeah, I felt so. Probably wasn't happy with the control we had for the first half of the second half. Didn't keep the ball as well enough as we would have liked and as we're capable of. So it's meant us doing a bit more defending than we would have liked. But the shape was good. We got bodies behind the ball. They didn't really look a threat. I thought we grew into it then the second half of the game. Started to play some real good stuff, I thought, the last 15-20 minutes or so, and realistically we should have gone away with a more comfortable win than 2-0 with the chances we had in the last 15-20.
Very impressed with Josh Lundstrom. He's made a couple of errors in the first half. He's given the ball away, but he was all over the place and involved in everything. And in fact, he was involved in the move that led to the second goal. But I thought he was a big plus today.
Yeah, he's fitted in. He's fitted in really well. He's comfortable in possession. He's got good energy, good legs. He gets after people. I think he had a little spell first half, 10 minutes where he was, giving possession away a little bit too cheaply. But he's kind of regained in his composure, and he's grew into the game second half, and he was really positive in there for us.
I thought Craig Marn, when he came on, has made a good contribution. He's a nice player to watch.
Yeah, like I say, someone who we've been interested in bringing to the club on previous occasions. Someone who's always impressed us when we've come up against Chester. He's clever, he's intelligent. As you can see today, straight away within 20 minutes, you can see what type of player he is, and I think he'll suit us down to the ground.
So we've got 2 tough looking trips now to the Midlands. Kettering on Tuesday night and Telford on Saturday. Neither the best places to go in terms of pitches. So it's a big week for us.
Yeah, again on the road again. Travelling long trip down to Kettering. I think they've lost today, haven't they? Kettering at York, but they're one of the informed sides in the league. Seen them at Curzon just before Christmas, and they're going to be a tough side to beat. So again, we will need to do better than we've played today in spells if we're going to get anything out of that one. But I'm sure we're capable of that.
Yep, since Paul Cox has gone in there, he's done a very good job, and they look very, very difficult to beat just at the moment. I mean, going down at York is no disgrace.
No, it's not. Like you say, like another team who'll stay in the game and make it really tough. And they got a bit of pace about them as well up top. Play with that 5 at the back. So again, that's a system that's tough to break down. So we know we'll have to move the ball well and be as creative as possible to enable us to win that one.
That's the thoughts of Neil Sorvel after Altrincham's 2-0 victory over Bradford Park Avenue. Kettering on Tuesday night, another big game as we look for this playoff place come at the end of April.